Hi everyone, I'm Gabrielle with the CSN Center. Today we're going to be doing some thermodynamic at-home experiments to introduce the idea of exothermic and endothermic experiments. So if you guys want to follow along, let's get to it. First, lab procedures. Just some basic things even at home. If you have long hair, please tie it back. You do not want your hair getting caught in some of these chemicals. I have mostly bare hands and work somewhere you don't mind getting messy. So we're going to be doing two experiments. We're going to start off with hydrogen peroxide and baking powder. And then for the second one, we're going to have baking soda and vinegar, as you can see here. So it's best to have 2 glasses and a teaspoon. Or 2 teaspoons if you don't want to clean it in the middle of it. But here we go. And let's get started. So you want about 2 fingerfuls, or 2 inches from the bottom, of hydrogen peroxide. Now, I don't have a working thermometer that'll last in these, so we're just going to have to feel for it. Alright, so I would say about room temperature. On a scale of 1 to 10, it'd be like a 5. So, it's just something to keep in mind. Alright. Now I've got the teaspoon of baking powder, and we're going to mix. Here we go. Ooh, alright. So it's warming up a little. Alright, so we're going to make sure it's nice and mixed. That off the side. Alright, so when it mixed, it started heating up a little. It didn't heat up a lot for me, which when you're doing this experiment, please be careful, because my hydrogen peroxide is a little old, which means it's not going to react as strongly. Alright. So when we mixed the two, we went from room temperature, so about a 5. To me, it was like about a 6 or 7, but I don't know what you guys will get. So that means the temperature increased. Now, is that exothermic or endothermic? I'll let you guys figure it out. All right, so I'm going to put that off to the side. And now, the fun one everyone knows. All right. So same procedure. You want about 2 inches from the bottom, or 2 fingerfuls of vinegar. Here we go. All right, now we're going to clean off our teaspoon, so just give me 1 second. Dry it off nice and good. Alrighty, so now I'm going to get that ready. So when I measured this, again, it's about room temperature, like a 5 on the low to high scale of heat, because we have to be a little subjective about this. Alright, so with that in mind, let's put it in. Oh, whoop! Ha! We're bubbling. Now, I've done this experiment before, so I'm going to go ahead and stick my finger in it. It actually got colder, if you can feel it on the side of the glass. Oh, sorry about that, y'all. So I'll bring that back now. Alrighty. So, this time, and it went from like a 5 to more like a 2. So with that in mind, we know the temperature decreased. Now, was that an exothermic or endothermic reaction? What is the implications of the bonds? Alright, so with those questions in mind, I'm going to let you guys do the experiment at home. I hope you guys can post your results, and you'll have a good time.